Why are there not more people talking about the power of laughter in relationships? You know what I love? A good belly laugh. And you know what I love even more? Sharing those laughs with someone special. Turns out, laughter isn't just fun. It's actually the secret sauce to a happy and healthy relationship. So stick around, because we're about to dive deep into the wonderful world of humor and how it can work wonders for your love life. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join us on this journey to a happier, healthier relationship. We've all been there, right? You share a silly inside joke with your partner and suddenly you're transported back to that hilarious moment. That's the power of shared laughter. It creates a bond that's uniquely yours. It's like building your own little world of joy where you can escape from the everyday stresses of life and just be yourselves. And the best part, you don't need a living comedian to make it happen. It's the little things that count. A funny meme, a goofy dance move in the kitchen, or even just laughing at each other's terrible jokes. We all have them. These shared moments of joy create a sense of togetherness, kind of like a secret language only you two understand. It's a reminder that you're not just partners in crime, you're partners in laughter, and that's a beautiful thing. Humor helps us see the lighter side of things, even when life throws us a curveball. When you can laugh together through the ups and downs, you build a resilience that's unbreakable. Okay, let's be real. Communication in relationships can be tricky. Sometimes it's like trying to navigate a corn maze in the dark, confusing and a little bit scary. But here's the good news. Humor is the flashlight that can guide you through. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how much easier it is to bring up a touchy subject after you've shared a laugh? It's like humor magically unlocks a door to open and honest communication. Suddenly, you're not just two people about to have a serious conversation. You're two people who genuinely enjoy each other's company, even when things get tough. Humor also helps us to not take ourselves too seriously. It allows us to say, hey, I messed up, or I'm feeling a little insecure about this, without the fear of judgment or defensiveness. And let's not forget the power of playful teasing. It's a way of acknowledging your differences and quirks, while still appreciating the unique dynamic you share. So, the next time you need to have a heart-to-heart, remember to pack your sense of humor. Let's face it, disagreements are inevitable in any relationship. It's like trying to avoid stepping on a crack in the sidewalk. It's bound to happen eventually. But here's the secret. It's not about avoiding conflict altogether. It's about how you handle it. And guess what? Humor can be your secret weapon. Think of humor as the cool breeze on a scorching summer day. It can instantly diffuse tension and bring a sense of calm. When you can find a way to laugh during a disagreement, even if it's just a little chuckle, you're changing the entire dynamic of the interaction. Suddenly, you're not two opponents in a boxing ring. You're two people on the same team, trying to find a solution together. Now, I'm not saying you should crack a joke in the heat of the moment, especially if emotions are running high. But sometimes, a well-placed, witty comment or a funny observation can break the tension and create space for understanding. It allows you both to take a step back, take a breath, and approach the situation with a fresh perspective. Okay, let's be honest. Life can feel like a never-ending to-do list sometimes. Work deadlines, family obligations, that persistent pile of laundry that seems to magically multiply. It's enough to make anyone want to scream into a pillow. But before you lose it, let me remind you of the incredible stress-busting power of humor. Think about a time when you had a really tough day, and then something hilarious happened. Maybe you watched a funny movie, or a friend told you a side-splitting story, and suddenly the weight of the world felt a little lighter. That's the magic of laughter at work. Laughter is like a mini vacation for your brain. It releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that have the power to reduce stress hormones and boost your mood. It's like a natural mood booster that also strengthens your immune system. And the best part is, laughter is contagious. When you share a laugh with your partner, you're not just improving your own well-being. You're creating a ripple effect of positivity that benefits both of you. So the next time you feel stress creeping in, reach for the remote, call up your funniest friend, or simply reminisce about a hilarious moment you shared with your partner. Trust me, a little laughter can go a long way in keeping those stress levels in check. We've all heard it before, relationships take work. And while that's true, it doesn't mean it has to feel like a chore. In fact, one of the most important ingredients in a long-lasting and fulfilling relationship is keeping the spark alive. And no, I'm not talking about grand romantic gestures or extravagant vacations, although those are nice too. I'm talking about the simple yet powerful act of laughing together. Think back to the early days of your relationship. What was it about each other that made you laugh? Was it their goofy dance moves, their terrible puns? Or maybe it was just the way they made you see the world in a whole new, hilarious light. Whatever it was, chances are, laughter played a big role in bringing you together. And here's the thing, just because you've been together for a while doesn't mean the laughter has to stop. In fact, it's even more important to prioritize fun and lightheartedness as your relationship evolves. Make time for silly dates, where you can let loose and be yourselves. Share inside jokes that only you two understand. Remember, laughter is the language of love, and it's a language that never gets old. You know that feeling when you're laughing so hard your stomach hurts and you can't even catch your breath? That, my friends, is pure joy. And it's contagious. When you make laughter a regular part of your relationship, you're not just creating happy memories, you're cultivating a positive outlook on life as a couple. Think about it. When you're constantly surrounded by negativity and complaints, it can be hard to see the good. But when you choose to focus on the lighter side of things, even when life throws you curveballs, you're training your brain to see the silver lining. And the more you laugh together, the stronger that immunity becomes. Laughter also has a way of putting things into perspective. That tiny problem that seemed like the end of the world. Suddenly it doesn't feel so daunting after you've shared a good laugh. So go ahead, embrace your inner child, be silly, be playful, and watch as laughter transforms your relationship into a beacon of positivity. In the wise words of William Shakespeare, or was it someone on Twitter? To thine own self be true. Okay, maybe I'm paraphrasing, but the message is clear. Authenticity is key, especially in relationships. And guess what? Humor can be your secret weapon in creating a space where you and your partner can truly be yourselves. Think about it. When you feel comfortable enough with someone to laugh freely, you're essentially saying, I trust you. You're letting down your guard and allowing yourself to be vulnerable, quirks and all, and that's a beautiful thing. Because here's the thing, we all have our little quirks and imperfections, and it's those imperfections that make us unique and lovable. But sometimes, it takes a little courage to embrace those quirks and let them shine. And that's where humor comes in. When you can laugh at yourself, you're essentially saying, this is me, take it or leave it. And when your partner laughs with you, not at you, it creates a sense of acceptance and understanding that's truly special. It's like building a safe haven where you can both be your authentic selves without judgment or pretense. And that, my friends, is the foundation of a strong and lasting connection. So there you have it, the amazing power of humor in relationships. It's about building bonds, navigating challenges, and creating a space where you can both be your true, authentic selves. And the best part? It's fun. Remember, life is too short to be serious all the time. So go ahead, embrace the silliness, share a laugh, and watch as humor transforms your relationship into a source of joy, resilience, and lasting happiness. And who knows, maybe one day, you'll look back on your life together and realize that the secret ingredient to your love story wasn't just love itself, but the ability to laugh together through thick and thin.